Hey, this is George. I'm actually going to be hiking the Pass Mountain Trail. I'm catching this from the Meridian Trailhead, which is a free access point into the Usury Park. So I'm going to be doing the route, actually a different route, kind of like what's in the red here, going through here, and then it should loop around and bring me back that way. So I'm a big fan of AllTrails, so I'll be documenting this through the AllTrails app, but it's a beautiful day. So just about a tenth of a mile in is where it gets a little tricky, surprisingly, right? To catch the Pass Mountain Trail, instead of continuing up this trail, you'll have to go down into what looks like the ditch. It's right at the fork that you'll see. There's a fork here when you're hiking down the trail. And you'll have to just come down and go through this ditch. So you'll come up around the other side. There should be a blue heart where you're going to have to turn out of the ditch again. So we come to the ditch, we make a right, and we'll go for a little ways. Oh, I even almost passed it. It's right here. You can see the blue heart. Somebody painted on this rock. It wasn't me, promise. And then in order to catch the Pass Mountain side, we'll just have to take a right at the cairns. Right here. Now we're on our way. So now, even though I'm only about a half mile in, about 15 minutes of light hiking, you've got a great backdrop view of the superstitions here. Really nice. Just a beautiful day today. BTW, it's January, so it's about 60 degrees and gorgeous. So now I'm getting up in the elevation a little bit, approaching the saddle. Saddle's up there, where we'll crest to the other side of the mountains. But just really beautiful, beautiful day. Superstitions are now tucked back there, but you can still see them. You can still see them. There they are. Yeah, gorgeous. Here we are at the saddle. We're a couple miles in, and we're just cresting and going to the other side of the mountain. It is beautiful. You can see 4 peaks off in the distance. Yeah, gorgeous. Let's keep going. Now I'm about 2¼ miles in, definitely getting past the saddle a little ways, but it's just beautiful, quiet. There's absolutely no houses, just nature and the open trail. Now I'm about 2¾ miles in, just getting to the north crest of the trail. About to say goodbye to the rear view here as I start heading west. Just over 3 miles in, almost halfway, and there's a little lookout trail over here. Beautiful. think that's Red Mountain off in the distance right there, and the town of Fountain Hills just beyond the mountains there. Now I'm about 3.5 miles in, a little past the halfway mark. Definitely on the northernmost part of the trail. There's a little lookout peninsula that I walked down, and I can just start hearing the shooting range now as well. So there's a shooting range over there. I've come to a sign that's the Maricopa Trail, so I'm going to go straight because I'm going around the mountain today. But this other trail leads out to the road, so there's a shortcut to get over here for those that want to just do the summit and hike up that way. I'm not going to do that today. Instead, I'm going to go straight and continue along the trail towards the shooting range. Here we are about 4.25 miles in, heading down on the west side of the trail. It's a little bench to take a rest. Now you can clearly see the shooting range, as well as the Usury Park RV area, and really just a lot of the valley. It's a little hazy today, but I'm going to continue. Now I'm almost 5 miles in, and there is a beautiful, massive saguaro forest over here, just surrounded by saguaro cactus. One of the only places in the world this cactus grows. It's beautiful. Still coming down on the west side. Just about 5.25 miles in, just still surrounded by beautiful saguaro cactus. And this has got to be the craziest saguaro I have ever seen. That is a trip. Of course, there's another rest bench here. I'm a little more than 5.5 miles in now. There's a restroom over here, water fountain as well, because now we're at the Wind Cave Trail junction. So the Wind Cave Trail diverts off to the left, and past mountain will continue this way. All right, I've made it to the southwest corner, and yeah, it's been a great hike so far. Just gonna round out the last little bit here. So it says the trailhead for Pass Mountain is over here, but the actual Pass Mountain Trail I'm just gonna continue with, so I have to get back to my car. Now I'm about 6.75 miles in, and we're at the turnoff for this little Cat's Peaks Trail. Goes over here. Just about a mile left. Been at it for a little over 2 hours, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Probably take me another 20 minutes to get back to trailhead. So now I'm getting close to the finish line here. What's cool is on this whole south side of the trailhead, you get just about unobstructed views of Superstition Mountain the whole way. So just really beautiful. I'm about almost 7.5 miles in, and just got a little bit left. You can see the newer homes here. So now I'm 7.8 miles in, just about done. But definitely keep an eye out for this big pile of rocks. It's called a cairn, and that'll tell you it's time to turn. Now I use the AllTrails app. They're not a sponsor of anything. I actually even use the free version myself right now, but it's a great app to help guide you. And if you keep it open, most of the time it'll stay on even without cell service. Not always, but a lot of the time. Anyway, so that guides me to this path, and then I'm going to go across this ditch once more, and I'll be over to the parking lot in just a few minutes. Here's that other little stack of rocks. That means I need to go to the right and take in the last little bit here. So that's a wrap. Finished it up. Took me about 2 hours and 45 minutes, a little less than that. It's about 8 miles. I did take a couple little scenic spots and take a look, but yeah, beautiful day for a hike, and we just did the Meridian Trail.